I mean, you drove him already? At least it's quick, but still, it's a principle. It's hard to enforce a sort of consequence with that, though. I'm sure you're probably dealing with them when I was talking about earlier, but it's like you don't want to be late because it means more work for everybody, right? At the same time, it's the only way to learn is if he's like late constantly, but that's something I'm not looking forward to. Unless you like, okay, got it right. Unless you like make some sort of other negative consequence. But I mean, if he's older, there's not really a whole lot you can take away. It's not like when we were younger, you know, you take away toys or whatever, but you know what you could do? Now hear me out. You hire some goons. Just have him rough him up a bit every time he's late. Just a couple goons, not a whole squad, just like one goon or two. Rough him up a little bit. Not even rough him up, just like, hey, you know what's gonna happen if you're late. Can they push his bike? Yeah. They could do random acts of mischief. Like every time you're late, we're gonna put mud all over your bike, so you have to clean it. Or it's like every time you're late, we're gonna take your locker, saran wrap it. By the way, who is Saran and why is this rap so goddamn useful? They don't have a locker. Isn't he in high school? I mean, I guess I really don't know how that. But wait, where do they keep their shit at school at? They just carry around a large satchel? That's where all their stuff is? All their stuff. And their school bag. Carry all the books back and forth. What? So, like, how many books does he have? If you say anything more than like 4 or 5, then I'm gonna start taking his side. This son
How you get
has
through high
none.
school without a locker?
Yeah, yeah.
Like impossible.
This son has none. No books. Breaking their bags. Yeah, like, yeah, like, cause you don't need to bring home every single book every fucking day. Like, this just seems like. Wait, am I using 4 meters now? Oh my god, that doesn't really fucking matter. Yeah, that's a. And she doesn't have a locker either. I mean, shit, my daughter, my 5-year-old in kindergarten, has her own cubby where she can keep shit at school.
Mm-hmm.
And she's 5 years old. I mean, I understand having to bring the laptop back and forth, you know, or whatever it is, because you probably gotta do a bunch of schoolwork on it. But let's say you don't have school like work to do at home with in a certain class, like you leave that shit at school, especially if they have to walk. No wonder your son doesn't want to ride his damn bike. Oh wait, you said the son doesn't have any books? Wait, why doesn't he have any books? Look. They had a small room-ish till 3rd grade. So they had like a storage room till 3rd. Like, you guys in Denmark are something else. I don't know what that something else is, but... They're cooking? Who's cooking? Oh, home ec, man. Dude, we didn't get to cook at all in our home ec. Nick, did you get to cook in your home ec?
All had home ec. The hell's home ec?
Home economics? It's like a class where they teach, like, I think we briefly touched on like how to sew, and this is like an outdated thing. I don't know. You're not
They
too much
taught
younger than me,
us.
right?
I learned how to sew when I was in like kindergarten, and then immediately forgot. Who teaches kindergartners how to sew and expect them to remember that shit?
Mm. Don't have many math and Danish classes. Isn't like cooking preschool? Wait, so you don't have any kids under the age of, like, your daughter's your youngest, right? She was 12, I think. So if the 15-year-old doesn't have any books, but he's in cooking preschool, does that mean like he's done with grade school, like the conventional, I don't know what you call it over there, but like now he's in a specialized school? So okay, so he's done. Okay, that makes sense why he might not have any books then. Like he's just like starting into a specialized like path. And I mean, we're gonna carry on a bunch of cookbooks? I don't know. And I figure with like PCs nowadays, like every kid has a fucking laptop nowadays for school. Why don't they just load all the textbooks onto a laptop? Then they eliminate books overall. I mean, I guess that gets rid of all the market for books and cuts all the economics out behind that. Need to find something where is it many normal classes. Well, the way I saw it and the way I actually did it was similar to that. I was fucking sick of school. I went into college right after high school, after like your conventional grade school learning shit, and I was burnt out as fuck. I didn't get to go to the school that I wanted to. My parents made me go to a college there in town where I grew up, I was miserable. I didn't go. I mean, I was passing my classes when I went. But I was ditching class all the time because I was fucking sick of it. Uh, but it comes to a point where eventually you're gonna have to be working and going to school, and then you're really gonna burn out. So it's better to burn out earlier when you have your youth than later on. Because I was putting myself through A&P school and working like 30 hours a week at Walmart.
Hey, you worked at Walmart?
Hell yeah, I did, bro.
I worked at Walmart
Fuck yeah, dude.
while
Yes.
I went through AMP school.
Hell yeah, see, same dude, same dude. Fucking, I started off pushing carts and I left. I was a customer service manager.
I was garden center, and then transferred to sporting goods and automotive, and then transferred to unloading trucks. But I worked the entire like GM side of the store. I did
Yeah.
everything but food. I mixed paint, did stuff out back. You know.
Oh yeah, like in a store like that, like if they're short-handed somewhere, they'll stick you there whether you know how to do it or not. So you figure it out.
Yeah. I had a bunch of people call out one night, and I did the entire side of the store by myself.
Damn.
Everyone was out but me. The worst feeling ever, trying to answer people's questions about TVs and electronics that you know nothing about.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually ended up like even when I was a customer service manager, I still have to go out there and fucking push carts because they knew I was efficient at it. And I was out there having to fix a little cart pusher machine all the time, and I was even back there building bikes when the guy who built the bikes was out.
Guy named Byrne built bikes and everything in the back.
I mean, I definitely get like the whole like, you know, you get sick of fucking schooling and especially if he's already done with like conventional school at 15. They're not in it as long as we are. Because we're in it until we're damn 17, 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely get being burnt out on it. I mean, it's a tough cookie to crack, no matter how you slice it. So. It's like you want to be able to like relax for a couple years, but then a couple years turns into a couple more years.
Yeah, you can't stop.
Yeah. Before you know it, you're working in the parts department at a fucking appliance repair shop / showroom. And then because of their terrible ass system, someone's putting your initials on all these fraudulent returns, framing you for stealing a bunch of money from the company. Maybe that's just me. They almost arrested my ass for that shit. It wasn't even me who did it.
You couldn't prove that wasn't you, or
Nah, cause I mean there was no cameras in the building, except for in the showroom. Cause it was appliance sales and repair. And I worked in the parts department in the back. And when you did like returns or sales to show who did the transaction, all it was a drop-down list with the person's name. So anybody could select anybody's name. So someone was just putting my name and doing a bunch of fraudulent returns and just pocketing the money.
nice.
I mean, I was the newest guy there, so I mean, it is what it is. But I did a damn good job there. The other parts, there's only 2 of us that worked in the parts department. And the other guy was like, "You are a fucking godsend. I barely have to do anything when you're here." And then after that, I was like, "Fuck this shit." I moved away from my hometown into moved back in with my mom. She was in Georgia. I was living in Alabama at the time. Came over here, went to A&P school. Rest is history. Oh, did you see the message about the shit respawning in this game? Satisfactory?
The summer sloops and stuff.
Yeah, summer sloops and Mercer spheres.
Spheres.
So if you didn't have those achievements, they're all repopulated. I took a couple of the closer summer sloops, but
I have the summer sloop one. I think I'm like 1 away from the Mercer sphere.
oh, dude, the Mercer spheres are like they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Alright, can I put an oil extractor here? Oh, I can if I aim it right. Sweet. Is this another normal? Or, no, that's a pure? Fuck, dude. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really done a whole lot in this game tonight.
Have you not?
I mean, I technically have. I mean, I built this very, very long platform over to this oil refinery. This oil site.
Yeah.
And I got
Oh, you're using the same old site I'm using.
this
Yeah, over there on the little islands.
oh, is this the one you're using in our main
Yep.
save?
No, it's in my solo.
Oh, in your solo, yeah. Did you start off where'd you start off on your solo?
The easiest one. Same as you.
Yeah, this is like I think the closest, one of the closest oil spots. I know the other closest oil spot is in the pit
Yeah.
that I always rant and rave about.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to that one again because when me and Derek played that game the first time, that was our oil spot. It's like, man, that's a long ways.
It is a long ways, but that's got some good ass oil too. I think it's got like at least 3 pure nodes and like 2 normal nodes and a impure. So it's got like 6 nodes over there. This has got 3 nodes plus a fucking pressurized oil node. 2 pures and normal, and then a pressurized with like a pure, a couple normals and impures on it. There's a bunch of oil over here. It's a normal. Yeah, it's a normal. But hey, at least I'm gonna keep the. I wouldn't never delete a save file anyways, not of that caliber. But when updates come out, I'm sure we'll have to jump back in and keep her going.
Yeah. Always. Just all depends on how often they even gonna update it now that it's released again.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a while before they come out with like a good content update, but they've been coming out with pretty steady like content fixes, like bug fixes and shit like that. Like it seems like every week there's like 1 if not 2 updates I gotta download, and I always have to restart the server for it too, because it'll always
Yeah.
be like a server version mismatch. I don't think it's until you get radio control units that you can do pressurized nodes. So I know I'm way off from being able to access all the oil here, but oh, I let my pre-roll ads run out. Fuck. Fuck you. boy. Let's see. Ah, the plastic. $30 and $30. What the fuck?